thing, right? Ebook is really destroying the whole publishing industry. Making the Amazon, for example, a bigger one, right? So Amazon has all the bargaining power compared to all the traditional publishing industries. But on the other hand, the publishing industry is also trying to adapt, so that they are also doing the ebook too. Okay, and it's a good opportunity for them to transform. Okay, same as the Medtronic. Medtronic was focused on some heart device, but Medtronic found that they have some competitors coming in. They want to also come into this business, the heart device, implanted in the human body. So they look at their core capabilities. They found, this heart device core technology can be applied to other human body organs. Right. So they do it. So now Medtronic is a super big company. They have all kinds of different product items. You can go online and check. They are very different. But why? Because they take the opportunity, or I should say they positively face the challenges, the threat, and turn it to become a business opportunity. Same as IBM. Right? IBM case. Right? IBM case, they were at the risk to bankruptcy. They were going to bankruptcy. Their CEO was trying to. The rumor was that the CEO was trying to cut the IBM into 7 small IBMs, just like AT&T. But the CEO didn't. After 1 year's observation, decided to maintain one IBM and do the revolution. And through the revolution, they learned how to do the IT consulting better, and that become their new business, new opportunity. We call the so-called global service. So they turn the threat, the fatal threat, to become the opportunity. So this is the business transformation. Right? We want to transform the business. Okay. When we are in this, I also teach e-commerce. In e-commerce, the major thing is that we can transform. The very easy transformation is from the physical to the virtual. So many businesses, they always starting from the physical. Right? They have the physical store on the physical street, right? Selling physical products, right? To the physical customers. Right? But the very easy transformation in e-commerce is that they transform everything physical to everything virtual. So they go to the internet. So there's no physical store. Right? There's a virtual store. Right? They don't see their customers. It's a virtual customers. And however, maybe even the customers are what? Are the programs, not the real human beings behind the screen, but the programs. Because we also have programs to recruit business. So it's a transformation. But then when you transform from the physical to the virtual, like e-commerce, then is there an ending point here? No. They also keep transforming, like Google. Right? The transformation. Right? So it's not just aware, you have to be informed. Okay. So when we use a computer, everything is computer could make everything faster. And there's no doubt about it, because computer is getting faster and faster, right? So getting things done very fast is not a point. It's natural born thing, right? But then you have the things done fast, then you have a lot of time saved. For what? To think, right? To think, to be informed, right? So from the data mining to the data warehousing to the big data to the business analytics, what we try is not focusing on the the speed is trying to see what do we get, what kind of newer information we could have out of this big data, out of this data analysis. Right? We want to be informed. Once we are informed, that's not the end of the story. That's just the beginning that we want to transform. Okay. That's why the Internet of Things is such a hot topic now. That's why big data is such a hot topic now, because they could get data. Right? They collect data, and after analysis, then we are informed. We are data informed. We know what direction we have to go exactly. But if we don't, we just say transform, transform. Easy to say, but very hard to do. Right? To what direction we are transforming the business to. So that's why IT is important. IT could help us to inform and transform. Right? The cloud computing, the big data, the artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, help us to understand, help us inform us, right? And help us to transform. Okay? Questions? Any questions? Strategies change the cost structure for the industry and the differentiation and the strategic positioning. So we talk about that, right? Strategy. Use our capability, what we are good at, and try to do something valuable, deliver value. And we need the strategies to do that. And differentiation is one thing, right? And also we have to know that the massive shifts in demand and market share. People change. Right? In marketing, we call it customer value, customer lifetime value. Right? Meaning this customer may be now teenager, so this young guy probably likes something, certain clothes, certain hat, certain songs. Right? But this customer, over 10 years, will become not teenager, but young working professional. Another 10 years will become a father, right? With a high pay or whatever. Right? And 20 years later will become old man. Right? So if you can engage with this customer, and not just one time, but the whole lifetime, right? We try to keep in touch with this customer, and the whole lifetime we can know what he wants and what he needs, and give the valuable things that he wants and what he needs. Okay. So this is the just for one individual person, the value he wants or he needs will change over time, over the lifetime. From the population's point of view, people can change too. Okay, people can change too. Before you know it, they already changed. Right? I think Facebook is one very good example. Right? Before Facebook, what did we do? Do you remember?
Using Friendster.
Friendster.
Friendster?
Yeah.
I didn't use that. And what is the Friendster?
Yeah.
Before Friendster,
Before Friendster.
what did we do?
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Yahoo 360.
I didn't use that either. Okay.
Mig 33.
Young Sender.
Mig 33.
MIRC.
MIRC.
MRIC.
Yeah. In the relationship.
Oh.
Lost. Lost to you.
Oh.
Before Facebook,
Kayak HP itu.
Like we all go
yang
online,
begini.
you know, find our friends
Kalau iya,
online,
pager.
send our contacts. We did blocking,
Gimana kali?
blocking, right? Remember?
Oh,
BLOG, right? Right? Do you do blocking now?
Yeah, no.
Lah. Ya.
You do? Really? Oh, okay. You should be kicked out. this is something we don't do, right? It's outdated.
YouTube.
I think. I mean, less and less people. Blocking has 3 years, 5 years. You know, those years, everyone talking about blocking. I remember British Oxford Dictionary even include the blocking. Okay, it's a new word. Every year, the dictionary should add some hundreds of words created for blocking. And this year, we found more and more IT-related words are adding to the dictionary. So that's a very good example that IT really changing people's life. But it could go outdated soon too. Right? Blocking. And what is before blocking? So people's preference could be changing, right, over time. Right? If you try to think back, then you know that our behaviors, our preference is being changing, right? It's been changing. So that means our strategies have to be changing too, right? Right? Especially in this IT-enabled, business. Right? We have to catch up, and not only catch up, we try to take the lead, right? Because people's preference changing. All right, people's preference changing. In China, all right, nobody from China, right? They say something bad about China. But this is quite true too, because it's a communist country, so only one party allowed.
Yeah.
Okay. You have no chance to have the second party, just one party. And China started to. They say that China still has the legitimate power to control China because the Communist Party has to maintain high economic growth. So people in China are kind of psychologically, think that as long as you keep the country moving, all right, economic growth is moving, then I'm fine with this one party, ruling. All right. So they are very, the Chinese government is very concerned about this economic growth. They used to have 8-9%, now it's 6.5. But they are very, very panicked, because they have to maintain this high economic growth. Then this one party government, has a problem. That's a corruption. That's corruption. That's what Xi Jinping is trying to, get rid of the corruption. And because of corruptions, so in China, if you want to be in the pastime, if you want to be rich, you have to be we call it prince. You are born in a political family and high-ranking political families. That's the only way you can become rich, because you have all kind of power as the money sources. That's the only way. 10 years ago, that's the only way. Rich people, usually come from high political ranking family. And only these years, 10 years, there's a change. You know, two kinds of people can be rich. One is still a high-ranking political family you come from. Second is e-commerce. If you do e-commerce, you are rich. So there's only two ways you can become rich. Okay. And of course, the second way is much easier for most people. So they do e-commerce. Right. But this e-commerce thing also changing very fast. Also changing very fast. So now they, I think this was influencer. You look at these 2 years. Those influencers on the Facebook, WeChat, and transform their business and become much bigger. But there's a group of people, a group of firms. I call it Superman. Right? All digital firms are pushing the boundaries. Right? So these are Superman, non-human. Right? These are men, human. These are mortal. This is immortal. Right? They are not human. But that means they are much, much stronger. Right? Isn't it? Right? Where is the Facebook located? Nobody cares. Right? It's the biggest, probably the biggest country now. I don't know. What's the population? What's the population people using Facebook? Probably already exceeding China. Right?
Yeah, I think there was actually an article about that. That it did actually China.
Huh?
I think I saw an article about it that it indeed actually China.
So China is still the biggest. Oh, okay. But I think Facebook will exceed.
No, it did.
It did. Oh, it did.
It did actually China.
Yeah. So, but Facebook, nobody cares where's the address, where's the headquarters of Facebook, right? Google, I think there must be some company, right? But who cares? I think several years ago, European Union, I think about 4 or 5 years ago, said that from 1 year now, starting from what date and what year, you want to open up a bank, okay, you don't need to fill out the street address. That means online, right? Online banking. Why do you care this bank is located which city, right? What street? Right? Online banking. So they have to change their rule. Right? They have to change their rule. Okay. Right. And those all digital firms are even much more stronger. Right? We see that. Right? We see the YouTube. We see the Google. We see the Facebook. We see a lot. Right? So again, IT does impact to the way we make money. A lot. Okay. Right. I think I should stop here. This is. And next hour, your case.